Hey, this is Dr. Charles Dent with our Monday morning coffee. I really hope you had a great weekend this past weekend. I know I've been excited about this Monday morning coffee, about making good choices. And I want to talk about something that's very important. It's how do you handle opposition in the midst of your success? Because every time you try to become successful, you will find yourself in the midst of opposition. You'll have opposition regardless. You can have opposition in your family. You can have opposition outside of your family. You can have opposition on your job. You can have opposition wherever you go. There can be opposition that enters your arena when you making progress to be successful in your life. So you got to know how do I handle the opposition when it comes to this? And this is very important today. And I want to give you some pointers that I think is important, because you're going to have opposition that's designed to try to stop you from succeeding in doing the things that you want to do. You're going to have opposition to try to discourage you, try to put you down, to try to distract you, try to get you off course. So you got to be able to handle the opposition that comes. You got to handle distraction. You got to handle the haters that come into your life because you are being successful. That is a norm, but you got to know how to handle it. So I'm going to give you some pointers. I'm going to give you 6 things I think you need to do to be able to deal with the opposition that comes in your life. First of all, you need to keep your vision before you. You need to keep in mind where you're going in the midst of this, because this is my thing. A dream is a vision in action. A lot of times people say, I have dreams, but your dream is a vision. When you put that vision into action, that's your dream becoming a reality. But in the midst of that, you got to keep your vision before you. You got to remind yourself, this is where I'm going in life. This is what I'm doing. And that's why you got to have clarity in knowing exactly what you want, exactly where you're going, because why? You're going to have opposition. The second thing is build in yourself a will to finish. Building in you that I'm going to finish exactly what I started. And that's what you got to get to the place. You got to build it in yourself. I'm going to finish this, because why? Even in the midst of opposition, I'm going to finish doing this even in their presence. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to make the choices I need to do, but I got to build in myself a will to finish. I got to do that. I got to build it within me that I'm going to finish. The third thing is you got to build boundaries around you. You got to know how to put perimeters around your vision and where you're going in life. Because if you don't put boundaries around you, you'll find yourself getting involved in trying to combat the opposition, trying to defend yourself against the opposition, trying to do something that's really designed to slow you down. So you got to build these boundaries in your life to say, hey, I'm building these boundaries. So why? When opposition comes, I know how to succeed in the midst of opposition. Because you are going to have opposition. You're going to have people coming from all over the world. When you have a desire to do something different in your life, you're going to have opposition. You're going to have people tell you you can't do this. So you build those boundaries around you and say that you can. The fourth thing is you can never compromise your values. Never compromise your values that you have established in your life so that you can move forward. For example, if you have a value of integrity and that you say you're going to be true to your word, you're going to finish what you started, you got to stick with that. You got to never compromise your values to get where you're going in life. Because a lot of times when opposition comes, people start getting away from their values. They start creating other things. But you can't do that. You got to come back to your values and say, hey, I'm going to have integrity with this. I'm not going to speak bad about this. I'm not going to speak ill of it. Because why? I'm maintaining my values. The whole thing is when opposition comes is to get you to change your attitude towards them. Like, oh, who you telling me I can't make this? Who you telling I can't do this? That's not the place you're going. You're not going there. You're not feeding into the opposition. You're going back to your values. You're not compromising your values. That's the fourth thing. The fifth thing is maintain your pace in the midst of opposition. I mean, just maintain your pace. Just keep moving forward in the midst of this. Because a lot of times when people have opposition, they start to slow down. They start to back off. Because why? They got the pressure now. All this stuff is coming their way. But maintain your pace in the midst of this. Maintain, hey, if I'm taking one step today, I'm achieving one thing today, I'm going to achieve one thing today. I'm going to maintain my pace in the midst of opposition. I'm gonna maintain. I'm gonna keep pursuing it and pursuing it and pursuing it. Why? Because I'm gonna maintain my patience. Don't get off course, don't get off center because of opposition. Maintain your pace in the midst of them. And then the sixth thing is this: take responsibility for your vision. Take responsibility for where you're going in life. Take responsibility for your values, your boundaries, and everything you have set in your life. Take responsibility. It is not the naysayer's responsibility. It's not the hater's responsibility. It's your responsibility, and you stay focused on what you're doing, and you will be successful in this. But you got to be able to handle the opposition that comes in your way. You got to be able to set these perimeters. You got to be able to do this in your life, because why? Opposition is a normal thing that happens to you. It is a normal thing that happens to you. So don't get upset about it. Don't murmur about it. Don't complain about it. Just keep your pace and keep moving. Hey, this is Dr. Charles Dent today with your Monday morning coffee. Be blessed.